This one's just a quick demo on how to load some of the presets in my Dropbox into the Arturia Solina and the Arturia MiniV. Let's just make a start by using the MiniV ones. So I'll come across here and launch my MiniV, which is here. This is MiniV 3, the Arturia Collection 5. So here it is, sounding absolutely nothing like the Pink Floyd stuff we want. All of the presets that I have here in the desktop are available in the Dropbox link that's in the description below. There are two types of import you can do, a bank or a preset. The bank one is like all of the presets. The presets is if you just want one individual patch. So what I'm going to do is load up the bank, this one, and that will put this preset and this preset in for me into the Mini. And that's just another one I've got if you want to try it that I don't think sounds as good. Anyway, let's get rid of that. It's on the desktop and see how it all works. With this new version of Arturia, we're going to go MiniV import. I'm going to go to my desktop, look into my presets, and there's my bank. And when I load in the bank, not a lot seems to happen, but it has happened. So if we go in here to our library, you'll see a new area here called Nil. And in there are our two presets. So this is the preset I like the best. And now we have that one going on, and the other one. And quite similar. Maybe the first one wasn't quite as good because it was a bit harsh, but you get the idea. That's got them in and they're ready to play. Obviously you'll want to make sure that the MIDI channel that your keyboard is transmitting on is being received in the Arturia instrument. So make sure you've set up your Arturia instrument to listen to the keyboard you've got. And I usually work with this in main stage, so I'm not used to working with it standalone. But you should find you've got your mini sounds that way without too much trouble. And that gives you both of them by importing the bank. If you wanted to import just a preset, desktop, you could pick just a particular preset. So I'll try that one, the Taurus bass. Now when I look in here, I've actually got this one saved in a different bank name. This one's Neil 2, but you can find it. There's the bass. And this sound, very faintly, is at the bottom of all of those shine-on samples. So I use that one with a foot controller. I trigger that particular instrument with a foot controller. Let's do the same thing for the Solina now. So I'll quit out of there and launch my Solina. Here we go. It's exactly the same operation. First I'll have to make sure that the Solina is listening to my keyboard, which is a keylab. And here we go. Not the sound I want. That one comes with the Solina. Diamond Strings is a preset Arturia supplied, and I just tweaked that one to get what I wanted. So again, I'll import. I'll go to my desktop and look at all these things that you'd have downloaded. There's my Shine On preset. When I come in here, you'll find that there's a Neil kind of thing, and in there you'll find the preset you want. Sorry if that's a little bit loud. And then of course you've just got to find ways to balance all these volumes as you play, and for that I use my Keylab 61. And I'll show you a picture of that right here. I set pads to do different samples of glass harps and sound effects, but all of the Moog and Solina stuff I tend to play live. I don't tend to use the chord shape pre-programming stuff that's available. I just play it. Anyway, I hope that helps you get my Solina and MiniMoog patches into your Arturia instrument, at least play them separately.